यार उसका मतलब
We are live, Rahul bhai. Your prediction almost came true.
and you were all laughing when he was
No, I did not laugh. I said I myself said 159.
See, you need to deduct those 3 runs that exactly that boundary that Badoni gave, and then a few extras that Jason Holder. In fact, 16 runs.
Actually, Holder also went for runs. Otherwise,
Last
they would
over.
not have even scored.
They got 16 runs of the final over, last over from Jason Holder, and I think the wicket is slow. And secondly, Lucknow Super Giants, they perhaps maybe the decision to sit Lockie Ferguson out of this game could have been because of the nature of the wicket. Maybe they've read conditions well.
But even if they've read the condition well, even if it's a slow track, 144.
Also 4 wickets down.
Exactly.
It's not like they tried, everybody went after the bowling or whatever. 144.
And Tewatia was 137 strike rate.
137, and
If he had come early, he would have.
no, but he could have gone. He could have been dismissed twice also. One, of course, that Deepak Hooda, that drop catch.
The drop catch. You did not see the drop catch. It was a lollipop catch, and I do not know what Hooda was looking at because he just missed the ball completely.
Exactly.
But this IPL, I'm not surprised.
No, but it
lollipop
was
catches
for
are being-
Deepak Hooda, who has taken some very good catches. Okay.
Had it been D.Y. Patil, I would have still understood. But here,
Ravindra Jadeja.
Yeah, Jaddu has dropped quite a few. Twice I
Misfielding
remember.
by Karan Pollard. By.
No, but Pollard, to be fair, has dropped 3 catches of consecutive balls before in the past. Against CSK, if I'm not wrong, Michael Hussey was batting. Thrice he dropped him.
Rahul Tripathi misfielding, dropping.
Rahul Tripathi dropping that lollipop catch, 22 runs.
see Rinku Singh and Riyan Parag. That is
Only
why
two
they are
good
the
fielder.
best fielders of the season.
That is true.
Anyways, 144 for 4. Shubman Gill scored at a strike rate of 28. So 49 deliveries of 63 of 49 deliveries. And you then criticize Virat Kohli?
I don't criticize Virat Kohli.
Huh?
I don't criticize Virat Kohli.
You don't criticize Virat Kohli. One delivery, you said that RCB.
That's below 128.
No, but that did cost them the game.
RCB.
That cost them the game.
So you are.
No, but here.
But Gill's innings might actually cost them the game. Again. He might have scored 63 or 49, but his team score.
No, but this is a better strike rate than 110.
Yeah, way better.
110.
10.
Anything is better than whatever Virat Kohli does.
No.
No, but
I didn't say that.
No, but Gill.
And then he got 30 of 33.
That's also.
No,
you yourself are answering the question. You're answering the question.
So I'm saying maybe the conditions weren't suitable at that time.
No, but in this case, see, I can understand
And
that
even
everyone else was falling around him. 5 for Saha, 10 for Matthew Wade, 11 for Hardik Pandey. So he had to bat in a certain way.
No,
which
but
he
my
did.
entire point was that they had stabilized the innings. Okay, when
Yes.
Pandey also, by the way, Hardik Pandey got out only in the 10th over. And
Yes.
they were 51 for 3, and after that also 2-3 overs you take. Miller, you have stabilized the innings, whatever. But at least show some.
And at
intent,
one
na?
stage, Shubman Gill was 49 of 41 deliveries.
That's not acceptable.
So I'm saying that's
is
what he
not-
should have actually rated.
And he can cost them the game, as he's saying. And if he does cost them the game, we will make another video criticizing his strike rate. We are fair. No biases here.
No, Mr. Bias. Mr. Bias
Oh,
is here.
biases.
I mean, the entrance
There are
is
no
bias.
biases here. There's bias.
Dias.
No, no biases, but Mr. Bias.
But
Mr.
Mr. Shane biases.
Mr. Dias is here.
So in the power play, they scored 35 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Then from 7 to 15,
But you
57.
have to give credit to the bowling also.
Absolutely. Mohsin Khan.
Outstanding bowling.
Mohsin Khan was
Mohsin
brilliant.
Khan is.
You bowl him any stage of the innings, he is hard to hit.
Yeah.
Like they're struggling. I saw that over also too. Like David Miller was batting in his 3rd over. He could not, for the life of him, score any runs easily. One single he took after 3 balls, I guess.
And good captaincy also. I remember the delivery that got David Miller out. The third man, Ayush Badoni, if I'm not wrong, he was at the 3rd man, and he was standing well inside the boundary rope. So they knew that the wicket is slow, and who got him? Mohsin.
Who? David Miller, older.
Holder.
Yeah.
I think he bowled an off cutter or a leg cutter,
Yeah.
and took the pace off, and he went for that shot, and it fell well within the boundary.
Also, these 63 runs from Gill came after he was dropped first ball
Yeah.
Yes.
at third man.
And he batted for an eternity, mind you.
So we were just discussing this.
Discussing.
That if they lose this game, is he the one to be blamed? Because I said he is.
But then at least he got 63, no?
In the rest
No,
of
but
them
I am
did
saying,
nothing.
see, Sai Kishore can also swing the bat.
You know,
Rashid Khan can also swing the bat. At least try, na.
perhaps this is the reason. Not a lot of people gave Gujarat a chance when the
Yes.
tournament started.
Yes.
Yeah.
And suddenly the same thing is happening what everybody thought might happen, and
Is
now
happening.
at when you are almost into the business end of this season or the tournament, wheels are coming off.
If they lose this, it'll be the third loss on the trot, and now they'll only have 2 games remaining. They'll not be assured of a top 2 place.
maybe
Forget that.
they've
Yeah.
The playoff
Qualification also.
might be subject
Dicey.
to
If they lose all.
subject to the other teams doing whatever.
Also, if I remember correctly, all the losses have come. I think they have been batting first. So
Exactly.
their weaknesses here. So even in those games they won actually.
They were
They
mostly
should have
chasing.
lost, but because of chasing 1 or 2 good
Remember
knocks, they
Tewatia,
won.
Miller,
Yes.
Rashid, all
Yes.
came in chases.
Correct.
and
Batting first because that chase where you bat with freedom.
No, but they
that's
lost
not happening.
They
So
lost
they
to
are-
Mumbai batting second.
Yeah, I'm saying. a lot
Daniel
of them.
Sams, you remember that final
no,
over? where
yeah.
see,
That
thrice
game might end up causing them so much
thrice
harm.
they've elected to bat first, and this is the third time that they've elected to bat first. A result, of course, is awaited, but the last 2 times when they batted first, they lost both those games.
No, they won against Kolkata. One
Did they?
game. Yeah.
You would remember Kolkata.
Of course I would.
Yeah, so yes, and also maybe because they have a better bowling attack, so they can restrict the opposition
And then
to
chase
a
down,
to a
yeah.
decent total, and then when you have a score of around 155, 160, even 165, so you can actually decide how you want to go about it. But now I think Lucknow, when they come out to bat, their problem is top heavy, top 3, very good batsmen, informed batsmen. But how do you play on this kind of surface?
No, but I think this kind of score is
Suits
tailor-made for
KL Rahul.
Kunal Pandey also.
It suits KL Rahul.
Somebody who can just go out there and knock the ball
But
around.
Gujarat's stronger suit is their bowling.
Bowling.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
But
what I'm
we-
saying.
exciting.
KL Rahul.
But we counted that when apart from Rashid Khan, we looked at Lockie Ferguson also. But he's not there tonight. Only Shami and Rashid you can count. Yash Dayal still.
But they have Ashish Nehra.
He won't be bowling.
But he is going to guess. He is given the advice.
Yash Dayal. He's talking to Yash Dayal, another
ये
left
करना है,
arm.
बोल रहा
He like Mohsin ने ऐसा डाला तू ऐसे डालेगा.
है, this one, get this fielder in. When you are bowling that batsman, do this. Everything is
Some
fine.
20 things he must have told him already.
A score of 144 may not look too great, but you have to decide how do you want to go about your chase. Either what you can do is, considering the surface is a bit on the
Sluggish.
slower side,
Start off power play.
maybe when the ball is hard and new,
Yeah.
go for runs.
Quinton de Kock will
No,
play
but that's
that.
what they did
There is
last
no other
game.
way.
Last game, even though they lost KL Rahul in that very first over without facing a delivery,
Quinton
and
went for
Deepak
this
Huda,
one.
both of them went after the bowling, and they were actually scoring at almost 11 runs
Exactly,
per over.
and if you can knock off those 40 odd runs in the power play, what are you left with? Just 100 odd runs in next. Then you can just play
Easy.
on merit.
Also, don't forget, the alternative is also there that if both the openers get out a flyer, then they're improving their net run rate significantly.
Their net run rate is already the best in the
And
league.
they will
really
improve
don't
it,
care.
imagine. They
I'm
will-
saying they don't care. Tonight, it's important they get those 2 points.
And qualify.
Exactly.
Yeah, and qualify, and also have a bigger in terms of way towards that sealing the top 2 spot. Because if you win tonight, you'll be on
That's it,
18
done.
points, and you'll be 1 win away from sealing the top 2 spot.
Yeah, 20
For
points
sure.
would be enough.
But Hardik was also warming up.
Hardik was warming up
Hardik
last game
was
also.
last game also.
Last game also did
And
not.
because
Didn't
it was against Mumbai Indians, I thought maybe he might just bowl. Actually, I thought, because if I'm not wrong, he was warming up in the last game also, but didn't bowl.
So, Sai today in the interview told me that with Hardik, it's not that back issue that everyone is thinking, because back was a problem. You know, it's a groin.
Different
Yeah.
part.
Remember, in early parts of
Seasonal.
the season, he had a
Seasonal
groin pull.
injuries or seasonal niggles.
Seasonal,
What has season got to do with this?
Huh?
Okay, they're not
seasonal
vegetables.
fruits. Huh.
I mean, in all
In
fairness.
this season, this injury will come.
This
That
season, this season I'll have shoulder injury. This season he'll have back injury. This season
groin. Injury.
groin. But IPL was supposed to be, I thought, shoulder injury.
Or
Groin.
back strain or side strain.
No, back is usually
No,
in
Indian
winters.
I didn't know that you have
Even I
done
didn't
this
know. This is
research.
new.
No,
That the back injury comes in winter.
No, I'm just.
And the
But
leg
now
injury
groin has
comes in
come
summer.
into the picture.
Whatever said and done, I hope he is absolutely fit
Yeah.
and fine, because at the moment he seems to be perhaps, I think, the X factor actually for India. If
No, I saw some comments. Please show us some comments.
But he
Shivang,
suddenly lost his form last
where
4
people
games
are
in
saying
a
no
row.
Hardik for the World Cup.
Why not?
why?
The comedy.
No,
I don't know.
because I saw Venkatesh Iyer bowl one over yesterday. That's why.
Venkatesh Iyer for World Cup.
Yeah, slow
he went
कर
for
दो,
the
please
last one
comment.
in all
We cannot
fairness.
read any.
Almost. Full body injury happened.
Love Rami. Very
Nahi,
clever.
nahi.
Difference between Gill's innings and Virat's conditions are different. That was a
Yeah,
195
that is
pitch. This is a
correct.
160 pitch.
Correct,
See,
that's correct.
you have your answer.
No, no,
Thank you, Karthik. He's trying to be mischievous,
Alright,
so
I
you
stand
gave him the
corrected.
answer.
No, I just saw a few of your videos and you people were very, very, very critical of.
Oh, no.
Virat.
We've already been dubbed Kohli haters, RCB haters, and everything in
So
between.
you guys are Rohitians or Viratians?
We're neither in.
We are
Indians. Huh?
We are Indians.
GT is looking at fire, decided to bat first. Okay.
ADJJ is saying this is the reality of GT's fragile batting, which is being exposed now after their miracle wins. This batting lineup is not a champion lineup. by
I
any-
would no, but I want to know.
I agree.
I also want.
I
to
would
know.
also endorse
Sai
that.
Sudarshan
To an
was
extent.
playing fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Last to last game, he scored 65 runs for you when your team could only manage 143 in total.
Yeah.
Suddenly, that guy, one game, he did not perform to your expectation, you dropped him.
Yeah.
This has
I'll
happened the
tell you
second
why.
time.
I'll tell you why.
The second time it has happened.
I'll tell
this
you why.
season.
Rahul has about Gujarat team. What were you saying that day?
Huh? Oh. No.
Tell about Gujarat team.
So Shreyas Iyer has already answered
The CEO is
last
that is what
evening.
you-
Not the CEO.
the top management.
So you see, forget about the performances and form. Forget about it.
Does not
Please.
matter.
Exactly.
What matters?
Form and performance, they are all overrated.
So what matters?
Blessings.
Whose blessings? Fans' blessings. Whose-
Exactly. Fans decide the 11.
So, but fans will
Fans
not
would
bless
be-
them with this kind of.
Fans would be saying.
If fans were deciding 11s, you'd be sending 4 teams.
Yeah.
Every person.
But
is
can I tell
20,
you,
20 World Cup.
KKR team fans would have picked a better team than the KKR.
No, I did. You
Ah,
see,
is
I
there-
picked,
But
and
you're
they
not a
followed my
fan.
team. I am a fan of KKR. Yes,
You're a fan.
Yeah.
big time.
No, you are a journalist. You have to be neutral always.
They've dubbed me Shane
can't-
Bias
Like
on the
like
show
he is.
already.
He does not support Rajasthan at all.
At all, not
In
in
the
the
Rajasthan matches, he's like no.
Rahul
let
Bhai
the
is
better
the, you know,
See, but I critic.
most non-biased journalist
Exactly.
when it comes to Rajasthan. games.
Absolutely.
No,
neutral.
I've already started a petition to get McCullum sacked. It's okay. It's also
hopefully,
unbiased.
I think you get a lot
That
of,
should have.
lot of signatures.
Petition.
A lot. Mohammad Shami.
By the way, last, if I'm not wrong, he got them all out early in that first,
Niche jana,
first
Shivam.
meeting between these two sides. Shami was
It
the
says
one
a lot that I
who
don't
did the
remember
most
what
of
happened at
damage.
all in the last.
Exactly.
Karthik
No,
and-
Quintilico got bowled if I'm not wrong.
Karthik M says Gambhir for T20 World Cup.
If as a mentor,
As
role,
mentor?
yes, I would love to see Gambhir. over
Good
there.
point, Karthik. No more a joke actually.
That's plus actually Gambhir would be happy he
Roko,
replaced
Roko.
Dhoni.
I wouldn't want any mentor. No player needs. In fact, I was reading somewhere today. Virat has not. You have so many analysts, so many coaches. I wonder if Virat has spoken to any of his coaches or analysts over the years.
Must have. He speaks to Sanjay Bangar.
You really think so?
Yes, Sanjay Bangar was helping him out earlier as well.
But
and
not
then there was
Bangar
this
is at
image of
RCB.
Bangar consoling him. Did you see?
So, what do you expect him to do?
Nothing.
He can't criticize him. He can't just abuse him, or he can't, say anything that Virat may not like, or even the fans may not like. You really think? See, Virat is a gem of a guy. See, he was booted out, Sanjay Bangar, or maybe he was made a scapegoat, whatever.
After 2019
See,
World Cup.
Virat ensured that he comes back to,
Some livelihood he gets,
Exactly.
which is a good thing.
No, he could have been a commentator also. He's
Yeah, he was doing that
Yes,
briefly. He
yes.
was doing that.
in English, Hindi, or local.
He was doing English, I saw. Must be Hindi also.
Maybe
Sanjay Bangar.
Yes.
Yeah, he was doing English.
English.
Both.
So
I saw him with the broadcasters only.
So you're saying that Sanjay Bangar is a very good this thing?
No. You're saying who does he listen to? I said Sanjay Bangar he listens to. You're saying the support staff. I wonder whether.
So only Virat listens to Sanjay Bangar, nobody else.
I don't know. But I know that he listens to Sanjay
Neither
Bangar.
in Indian team nor in the
How do you know?
RCB.
You are saying that.
No,
I'm sure Virat listens to Rahul
See,
Dravid.
Indian. Maybe. You really think so?
Yeah.
No, listens to is something else. I'm saying when you just go and speak to somebody. विराट भाई, राहुल भाई, मेरा ये थोड़ा क्या हो सकता है, बताओ आप.
No, when he can speak to his childhood coach, I remember his childhood coach in a different platform earlier. I think after England or something, he spoke to him, and so he still calls him.
That was way back in.
14, 15.
No, he calls him. He calls him. He called him for his wedding also
Yes.
in Italy.
Yes.
So that doesn't mean they were discussing front foot or back foot or outside edge or how to play leg
It
spin.
must be. Must be. Who does he discuss then front foot, back foot with? At home?
No, at home at home he does. I
Then he
don't-
must be discussing front foot, back foot, shouldering arms, all of that. With somebody he must be. Right? I'm sure he listens to Rahul Dravid and
No, there are.
Sanjay Bangar.
Will he
there
go
are-
to Sachin now?
Sachin, he doesn't get a chance to meet Sachin. How will he meet him?
And he doesn't even have a phone. है ना?
Yes.
There is nothing called a video call, no
You
phone
can't-
calls.
You can't discuss your cricketing technique problem just on phone.
Or slide into Sachin's DMs.
Phone you can
Ciao.
call on wishing birthdays.
Virat lives in
I'm saying they live in
England,
the same
and Sachin lives in Timbuktu.
No, Sachin is in Bandra and he is in Lower Parel.
Oh, too much
it's
traffic.
Different, na? So Worli, sorry.
So too much traffic.
No, but he is in Worldly. I agree. From there, Bandra is also not
Boss,
like.
have you travelled?
I have been in
Mumbai,
Bombay.
yeah?
I have been in
How
Mumbai.
much traffic?
Western Expressway.
Just
you'll
to
have
enter
take.
Bandra,
Ask
it takes-
Siddharth
Western
Vishwanathan.
Expressway. You'll have
but
to
after
take.
to enter Bandra, then it takes a long time. Get stuck.
And Mr.
And
Gavaskar
the bigger cars, if you have fancy cars, it's even worse.
and Sunny Bhai,
Sunny Worli Sea Face he stays.
he is also.
No, he's closer. He can go. If he
Actually,
wants.
Worldly to Worldly seafers is like what two minutes are.
But he won't go to Sunny na, because
Oh, yeah.
see the thing is Sunny didn't play too much T20 cricket. He is having now issues T20.
Only T20 cricket.
Test he got some runs. Yeah? He played some crucial knocks as well.
A test average of below 30 in last
No, but overall.
2
now,
years.
Overall.
From 54, his average has now dropped to 49 point. Look at KL Rahul. I'm not.
But KL has done well. Has he spoken to a lot of players? We don't know.
No, but when he was dropped, he went to NCA. He must have spoken to Rahul Dravid and everybody.
Yeah.
So his childhood coach. I'm not saying. See,
Also, one of our family members, Alag Singh, says now it's become easy with the bridge.
oh,
Travel.
ceiling.
No, Sea-Link, yes, it's easier. But still, to enter Bandra, there is only one way you can enter. Na?
No, but see, this generation has not seen a better batsman than Virat Kohli, whatever said and done. But I think, as we all know, that he is actually struggling. But KL Rahul, he'll score a lot of runs.
Rahul, don't jinx it. He might get out this over.
See,
No, not
DB29 is saying, stop the comments. DB29 is, see, we are saying
Go on.
that upar jab.
Or upar. हाँ.
Who's Nags?
We are saying,
Even I'm trying to figure that
I
out.
don't know.
I know.
I don't know.
Is this
That. Okay, let me finish this comment.
Yeah.
See, we are saying Virat form dropped in 2020, but end of 2020 he got couple of 80s. Just it's for you, Mr. Rawat, just to point out.
Also,
And
Hardik is
also
bowling.
looked in form.
Oh.
So I think after drop of captaincy, it's happening now. I think he does talk to coaches and AB.
I think he's talking about those three ODIs that India played against South Africa. All three we lost, right?
All three we
yes. Yeah. We lost the series, but
3-0.
was it 3-0? I can't.
By the way, Hardik is bowling, guys.
There you go. I was telling you he was warming up.
But so see, this is what Lucknow would have. But you could have gone in with your best bowlers. Shane.
Huh? Oh, Shane, what do you think?
No,
of
before that, nobody can abuse VK. VK
Nobody can.
Out abuse whoever dares to abuse him.
Sorry.
It's a good thing.
No,
it doesn't
I
always
would
get
abuse.
VK can just call you Ben Stokes.
VK like. Oh, no, and nobody should, irrespective whoever it is, nobody should
Actually
abuse
but-
anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also,
no abusing.
all the more,
Only Ben
journalists
Stokes.
should not be abusing him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And journalists should also not be abused.
That is why I'm saying they should not be abusing him.
Exactly.
Because then it can come back.
Oh.
But they can say they're only saying Ben Stokes.
Shane, what do you think of Hardik Pandya's performance in last 5 matches?
I think it's mirrored GT's decline in that regard. When he was batting better, the team looked better.
Point.
Now, I mean, suddenly out of nowhere, they're on course to lose their 3rd match on the trot. So, but of course, it's not just him. I think collectively that batting has failed. The Gill who we saw at the start of the season is now beginning to resemble the Gill of Kolkata, where he'd have 2 good knocks
you are
and then
pretty familiar with
oh
it.
my god, 3 years. I'm like, this guy has so much potential, and it's evident. It's so frustrating. But he was not living up to that potential. Now again, he's struggling here with GT. I don't understand it.
And Shubman Gill is also somebody who likes the ball to come onto the bat. Huh?
Huh? Oh, that's the guy who took. Oh, he's pointing out that this is the guy who clicked the picture with me outside. Rahul Dixit.
Shane's fan.
Yeah.
Shane, what do you think? Okay, Rahul Dixit.
Yeah, he clicked a picture
Yeah,
with me
Shane
outside.
fan
He's one
he
of
is.
Outside the office.
Yes.
No, outside the office. He's one of Shivam's MI
Oh.
batchmates, so he wanted to meet me.
Oh.
Am I?
ITM.
Parminder Singh
What
is
did he
saying,
say?
guys, stop.
What did you say? MI.
The Media Institute.
MI.
The hence MI. Not that MI.
Stop the comment, Shivam. No, one second.
guy.
Parminder Singh is saying, hi guys, after a long time, although I watch your show daily, but nowadays I miss the live because of my job. So, nice to see you, Rahul Paji. So, Parminder Singh watches the shows when he comes back after his job.
Yeah, he generally comes back and catches them
Later.
afterwards.
And
This is
actually,
the
a lot of shows that a lot of people may not watch us live. As you can see, only 225, 270 people are live right now. So resale value, that is what we
Yes.
call as resale value.
That
So-
is correct.
But KL Rahul will score today, you know.
Ariman Garg asked a very important question. Where's Ricky Patel today? Probably
Ricky Patel
biting his
was,
nail.
he was here. You were not here.
Ah,
Ricky
see.
Patel was there at the start only.
That's what happens when you miss.
But by the
things.
way, every time he has not said Gujarati sab pe bari,
They've lost.
And today also he
Ah.
did not say it.
Interesting.
Rohan Shastri is saying, Nikhil sir, just now Alisa Healy, the Australian women's captain, scored 150 in the Alpha Cup T20.
Alpha Q T20. I think that's their domestic T20. Something like that.
150.
I am not.
150 is
Just
madness.
now,
Oh, very
Just
good batsman, batswoman.
it
batter.
must be like what in Australia it must
It
be.
must have been earlier.
Somebody is saying, Miss Dr. Bhuvi Corona, if I got your name correct. Hi sir, like your show, please don't close it.
We have no intention of doing that. ऐसे मत
अभी
बोलो।
शुरू हुआ है।
Exactly. Start to
लोग क्लोज हो जाते हैं यहाँ से शो नहीं होता, डोंट वरी।
अभी तो नहीं फिलहाल ऐसी कोई खबर नहीं है बट आगे तो पता नहीं.
Love Rami, what all you notice?
Oh, that's a very interesting point. Yeah, Love Rami, good one.
Which is
One thing is, besides this, all 3 of you have worn black pants.
No, this is blue.
No, that's dark blue in all fairness.
And
I have
yours
black.
is yours is
It's
black.
like a fadish black, so it's black.
great,
this
very
is
dark
about to
grey.
get
This
faded.
is
This
black, yeah.
Oh, this the light makes it look grey.
Gambhir is the kind of guy who's always like country first, even though he's a mentor of a franchise team. Hence, promoting all the Indian players before Stoinis.
Hence promoting
all the Indian players before Stoinis. But to be fair, he sent Jason Holder also before Stoinis at one point. So
No, but before that he sent Krishna
because
Bhagwata.
he
Let's
has
not forget.
he has Indies. He represent Indies, West Indies, whatever. Sir.
oh god.
There also, you know.
Alak Singh is saying,
Some
will Rohit be
Indian
brave enough to drop the big players?
He is the big player. I don't think him dropping himself.
Which other big player is he talking about?
विराट कोहली
Virat maybe.
But why should he?
ये सोचता नहीं है, ये मैंने देख लिया. He'll go a long way. हाँ seriously.
No, I have to say.
It's actually no, it's good actually. You know, at times we sugarcoat a lot of things, but because of obvious reasons,
Yeah.
but it's good.
Your T-shirt work last night, Shane Ariman Gargi saying. What is that?
Yeah, I think no. So I wore the KKR shirt. No, I stopped wearing it. They started losing. Started wearing it. They're wearing again. Superstition is a funny thing in sport. I tell you.
You should have taken some inspiration from your colleague Siddharth Vishwanathan.
To be fair, when he was wearing it, they were losing. So.
No, the other day he won orange when they were playing CSK or whatever. They lost then also.
He's Thali ka Bengan. What he does, I'll tell you. He will
Thali.
say, he will come wearing the other team's jersey and then say that
I'm reverse jinxing?
yeah, I am wearing it because I'm supporting the other team. So when that other team wins, then he says, see, I was supporting them, they were. If the other team loses and Chennai wins, he says, see, I did it on purpose because I wanted
reverse
Chennai
jinx.
to win.
I think
So both things.
first few matches, if I'm
Chitty
not wrong, first 10 matches he got every prediction wrong.
No,
More than
first
10.
20 or
First 20 odd. It took him an age to break history. I will never forget the day Pat Cummins smacked Mumbai bowlers around. He was at home. It was his off day, and we brought him on call, and he said 100% MI are winning. I can bet anything on it. And then Pat Cummins happened. We're like, you are the real Panati. Without fail, whatever he's saying was going wrong. We made reels on it. It's just a lot. We made reels on it.
He must be watching you.
So Ariman is saying since
Or
you're
getting a lot of
wearing,
hiccups.
wearing T-shirts work, please wear Virat's jersey next time. That might work.
No, but what he is saying,
But then I wear that.
not a
team-
lot of Virat fans would want him to wear a Virat jersey.
Why?
No, because what
Because
he's
Because
been
I said the big player thing, no? Now I'm a Virat hater.
no, because he said that when I was wearing KKR jersey, they started losing.
No, when I was wearing it, initially they won. 1-2 games I stopped wearing it, then I stopped wearing it, they lost 5. Started wearing it and they won again.
So last two
So
games
whatever he wears, they do well. That's
Gold.
why Ariman is saying, Shane, please wear the Virat.
I'm keeping that ready. That shirt is going to be clean.
That is the only way
I
now he
wish-
can get back into form.
No, but what is form? Scoring runs?
Scoring.
Scoring runs at a quick strike rate.
Yeah.
What is form is like what Josh Butler is batting. That is form.
Oh man, that is form.
That is, I think.
Even KL Rahul is batting.
Man.
That's also form.
But KL Rahul in the IPL last 3-4 years has been wonderfully consistent.
What about India?
Almost 600 runs every
Less
season.
said the better.
I said, what about India?
KL
He's saying,
Rahul.
all the
No, yeah, India also.
Actually, he did have some good knocks,
Test cricket
albeit
he's been
against
doing well.
minnows. you
Test
could say.
cricket,
See what he's saying.
No, in
So
the
I don't
T20
have to say anything. Whatever I have to say, I think.
That's very good. I'm used as a front. I'm the
No,
shell
I'm not
company.
saying anything. See, you made a point. Please go ahead. You said
No,
that last few years he scored some good runs,
in Test cricket, yes.
and
Ah,
you.
Test, yes, true. No, I was thinking of his white ball.
He said white ball he scored runs only against minnows, he said.
Yeah, that.
I would still pick him as my number one.
No, but West Indies, Sri Lanka, they're not minnows.
West Indies,
Are
okay,
they?
I will say.
West Indies minnows. Sri
No,
Lanka,
West Indies, no. West Indies, no.
Zimbabwe also.
This is a nice one. This is Zimbabwe.
No, but I think he's got a 90 odd. Yeah, ruko. Let me.
let's do this.
Open is white ball.
यार एक second रुको.
White ball performances.
So you're saying that he does stat padding?
He is saying. I'm not saying anything.
Very good. As I said, I'm the shell company.
No, just to prove him wrong. Just to prove Shane wrong. Okay. Because you know a lot of people misguide so many people who are watching you. What is his name? KL Rahul. So first.
Rahul. नाम तो सुना ही होगा.
So first, okay. See, because this is white ball season, so keep test
Okay,
cricket
tell
aside.
white ball. Tell white ball.
Shane, this is all for you, okay? Mind it. So I am bringing out his top scores now. Okay? Nikhil,
Yes.
ODIs first, huh? 112 is his highest score in ODIs.
Lovely.
Okay?
Amazing.
113 balls, 113 balls. ठीक है? No problem.
Decent
ODI.
strike. ODI, so that's a decent strike.
Against New Zealand, by the way. Okay. Top team. What? A top team. Finalist of 2019
Yes,
World Cup.
And
Two
World
was
Test
to
Championship
2015
winner.
also.
Exactly. And you lost that match. New Zealand won by 5 wickets.
But that's okay. That everyone else also has to chip in. Na? KL Rahul will get all the runs alone.
Yeah, this you never said when Virat Kohli was scoring runs.
I said always. Because when Virat
Chalo,
scores
theek
run,
hai.
India wins.
111. What next best? Against Sri Lanka. Not Minnows.
Yeah, not winners.
Huh? Not Minnows?
Not World Cup winners.
In 96.
25 years back.
Yeah, a lot has changed since then.
Unfortunately, but
And Quinton de Kock is
They
most
also played the
probably-
main round of the T20 World Cup. Main round. They qualified from that and
111 he scored, by the way. Okay?
And you're making Sri Lanka beat you when you travel to Sri Lanka. That Shikhar Dhawan team. T20s.
Acha, India won by 7 wickets, by the way.
There's
Rohit-
Love Ved.
By the way, Rohit also got a 100 and he was adjudged man of the match in this thing. Yeah, मुझे गालियाँ नहीं लगाओगे.
Okay, Vansh Jain wants to know who is the best current Indian player in IPL. He has picked Yuzi Chahal.
It's a good shout. Very good shout. Yeah.
I think so.
I don't think anybody.
What a catch.
Anybody comes.
Sai Kishore.
If you're thinking batsman.
Quinton.
If you're thinking batsman.
अच्छा यार एक तो please
Let's-
100 next best his 3rd century. He scored 5 centuries, by the way.
Okay.
2 I've already told you. 112 India lost unfortunately away. New Zealand conditions. It is always
You hardly
difficult.
win there.
ठीक है. Then 111 against
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka, not Minnows, by the way, as Shane was saying. Not against a team like Zimbabwe. Okay. Then in that match, of course, India won that match, and Rohit Sharma also got 100. Acha. 108 is his next best against England, by the way. Okay, and
You are proving my point.
exactly not any
for
Tom, Dick,
Shane.
Harry type of a
This
team.
for Shane,
Okay.
who has been questioning his white ball credentials.
Oh wait, hold on. When last time when that Dhawan thing was
Oh
happening, I picked KL.
यार यहाँ पे भी as you said others didn't chip in.
Yeah.
India again lost.
But against England, the champions in 50 over.
So basically you are saying you will lose against England and New Zealand and you will win against Sri Lanka.
But what are the others to do in the team? He is getting you hundreds.
What are the others,
Others
doing
do.
actually?
Exactly.
Now show me T20.
अरे
Let's look
अभी
at the other 2 centuries.
other 2 more centuries are left.
Let's go through those.
102 is his next best against not Minnows, West Indies.
Yeah, West
Okay.
Indies is not famous.
He got 102.
And did they win or lose?
Of course, India won. Again, Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma was again adjudged man of the match for his 159. Now,
5th highest.
his 5th century. That was 100 not out against Minnows, Zimbabwe.
One came against Minnows.
And
How
result,
can you pass a statement then that he only gets runs against Minnows?
He said that.
You were supporting him.
And KL Rahul was man of the match against Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe got just 168. Imagine, out of those 168 or 173 that India had to score, KL Rahul got 100. Who did he open with?
Rohit Sharma?
Guess.
Mank,
He's a Rajasthan Royals player.
Sanju Samson.
Rajasthan Royals player.
Devjit Padikkal?
What game are we talking about? I was not listening. Sorry. I
India
lost.
Zimbabwe when he scored this 100, not out.
No,
KL.
Padikkal only went to Sri Lanka, so he can't be
So
there.
can't be there.
Samson it must be.
Who was it?
Karun Nair.
When?
Imagine.
When?
This happened.
And who came one down? He's a CSK player.
Robin Uthappa.
You?
He's a CSK player.
Raidu.
Ambati Raidu.
Shivam Dubey?
अंबाती राइडू यार ये
राइडू।
कौन सी क्रिकेट देख रहा है ये
International, these series I skipped.
So
Okay.
these are his top 5 knocks.
Wow. Amazing.
Now T20 game.
T20 is the real
Oh,
clincher.
we are only done with ODIs.
This is
now.
the ODIs.
Yeah, we'll finish by the time the innings.
I also. Yeah, let's do it.
Fascinating. Yeah, but for only 200s.
That was his first 100 also.
West Indies he
110
scored.
not out. 110 not out.
Against West Indies.
Of just 51 deliveries.
Against West Indies, right?
Against
Wow.
West Indies.
And that Evan Lewis won them the game. West Indies. I think that is the truth, right? Evan Lewis won.
So
West
India lost
Indies
that
the game.
match, yeah.
This is USA.
US.
Oh, right. Yes. That I remember.
And see, India were chasing 245. India lost that match. Achha.
And what about the second century?
Second though must have won.
Next, अब T20 बताओ.
Second.
That is T20.
That
That's
was
a-
This is T20 only. This is
2
West Indies.
centuries he has got.
second one. India won by
Okay.
8 wickets
Against?
against England.
See,
Team like England. But okay, Kuldeep Yadav was adjudged man of the match. 5
but
wickets.
that what can you do if a bowler
Exactly.
also
Takes 5
5
wickets.
wickets?
Yeah.
You can't do it.
So
yeah, yesterday Bumrah also got man of the match even though his team lost.
True.
he got 100. Shikhar Dhawan, Rohit Sharma, KL
Karthik
Rahul.
M says, ऊपर जाओ.
No disrespect to KL.
No
I
disrespect.
like him as a player, but when the game is on the line, we can trust Virat to the core. But can't say the same about KL. What do you say on that?
No, Virat is the greatest batsman of this generation. As simple as
Case
that.
master. That too.
And see, we are
How does he compare with Rohit Sharma?
KL.
Greatest batsman.
See, overall, I think when I say greatest batsman, I'm saying across formats: Test cricket, ODIs, and T20s. Rohit Sharma, I think you can still call him. By the time he finishes his career, international career, I think you can call him
Limited overs.
exactly white ball
White ball.
legend or a great. You can still
Three
say.
200s in ODIs?
Yes. And as far see, if you want to actually have a case study, if KL Rahul is he is actually India's best white ball format player at the moment. Is he?
KL Rahul?
Yes.
No. Best white ball format batsman
At
is
the moment.
Surya Kumar Yadav.
Yeah, I also
Actually,
agree.
yeah.
Surya. Now you will pick Surya over anybody else.
No.
You asked
No.
me a question, I gave you an
But
answer. Now
there has to be a sample size, no? Surya hasn't played.
I'm looking at all white ball, IPL, everything.
No. I am saying there has to be a sample size. You need to have played these many IPL games. Maybe you need to have played these many international games also. So I am saying if KL Rahul is actually on current form, if he is the best batsman in the country at the moment, you never know.
In all formats.
No, I am just
In white ball.
So
But Surya.
who is the best white ball batsman overall in the world at the moment?
Josh Butler.
Josh Butler.
Josh
would be a
Butler?
plus,
Josh Butler.
So you can.
T20 definitely.
No, even on ODIs,
Even
he,
on ODIs, very, very
like he
good
bats
for
at
him.
6 or 7 and scores a lot of runs even there.
He was,
So
he
you
was playing like a
compare both
finisher
of them.
for
You
England.
compare both of them, and you'll find a good difference between the best and maybe the second best. I'm still saying
That is true that Surya hasn't played that many ODIs per se to even.
I'm saying, see, you are right. Even I would, if I have to get my 11 ready today, I would say 11. Bumrah would surely be in my 11.
Openers are also done.
And
yeah.
Rahul is gone.
Arey,
We were just talking about
Okay.
him. I think
You
we
have
took his name
jinxed
too
him.
many times.
and they're first timers,
They're-
no? They're
no, they're not
minnows.
minnows.
Also, they are 24 for 2 with
First
both
timers.
Quinton
But
de
you
Kock
are
and
saying
KL
that he
Rahul
scores
gone.
against Minnows. He has not scored.
He hasn't scored. Exactly.
Then
We'll
proves
come back to this one on the post match. I need to do some research.
2 down.
Yeah,
See,
precarious
that
situation.
is. See, now you have got your
Expect
answer.
the unexpected when it is Gujarat Titans. Don't ask
That
me
is
why
what-
and
no,
don't ask
I
me how.
asked you this why. I said please tell why.
They've got a brilliant bowling attack. And Twitter, Rahul Tewatia with the bat, he can do anything.
And see, this is also an answer to people like you who are questioning Shubman Gill's strike rate. on this pitch.
Actually, it's a decent strike rate.
Yeah.
120
Maybe they were watching sports today, just before, or maybe Ashish Nehra would have conveyed them that it's a slow wicket, go for runs. That is how they got
out. Yeah.
KL Rahul immediately after he is dismissed.
Yeah.
Bring that bean back. Bring that bean back.
So we'll see you guys after this game gets over.
It's
All
lots
right.
more banter in that.
But by the way, nothing against KL Rahul. As I said, he is still on form, the best batsman in Indian
India
cricket as far as white ball is concerned. Just that we are trying to figure out a few numbers, and Nikhil obviously is not interested. he's looking at that bean bag.
Buy Gamezy app, download it. 5 crore. 5 crore you can win.
People are laughing. I love the vibe of the show. I am laughing so much. हो गया ना?